guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Avatar: The Last Airbender. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episodes 7 and 8 of season 3 of Avatar: The Last Airbender. That is a mouthful, but we got through it. So the last couple episodes were huge character building episodes. Like, not only for like our main characters, but characters that I didn't really think that we were gonna get a background of. Avatar Roku, namely. You know, I mean, I adore Roku when he shows up and he helps Aang in the spirit realm. Like that makes me happy. Realm or world, either way. The spirit of Roku is still alive and well in this show, but then to get the background and to see him, you know, be young and have a friend and find out that he's the Avatar and learn how to be the Avatar and learn about all the bending and make friends with Monk Gyatso, and just it was phenomenal. And then to see how it all went down and how the relationship of Sozin and Roku ended, and that Sozin made that choice. And what kind of hurts even more is it wasn't too long after, because he knew, Sozin knew that letting Roku die meant that the air nomads were going to have the next Avatar and that he would just destroy all the air nomads. So it wasn't very long after all of that went down with Avatar Roku that his friend Monk Gyatso was killed. Ow! Oh. So Sozin, the fact that he died, comfortable in his bed, an old man. Not that I wish anybody pain, but I wonder if he felt heavy with guilt. Probably not. That's upsetting. We're getting closer and closer to, I keep wanting to say the Dark Night or the Longest Night. I don't know. There's plenty of other iterations of other story or episode names of other shows that I could throw in there, and I really wish I could remember what they call it. But the eclipse is coming. We know that the summer solstice just happened because of meeting on Roku's island. Oh man. And I love the takeaway that Aang had from that. You know, as much as Katara and Sokka and you know, I don't know if Toph really sees the Fire Nation as the enemy, but I know Katara and Sokka definitely do. And it's nice to see them kind of being involved in helping the people of the Fire Nation, and that the takeaway that Aang got from it is that, you know, not everybody in the Fire Nation is bad. If Avatar Roku was this good, kind person, and Sozin started out that way, and they were friends, and they had common ground with each other at one point, I feel like Aang and Zuko could have that as well. Now, I really feel like as much as I want that like really you need to find common ground with Azula, because she's she's the one that's not going to take very kindly to you attacking the Fire Nation. She's a true patriot. And you know, she's scary. We saw her just trying to have a normal interaction with a boy, and it's terrifying, and her flirting is very cringe. But you know, maybe it'll soften her heart to like have somebody to like snoodle with, just to cuddle up next to and stay warm. You know, I feel like she needs somebody to melt that icy heart of hers. And, you know, it's funny because she's Fire Nation, but she's very cold. And I love that we got all the character building with Ty Lee and May and Zuko and Azula at the beach. That was phenomenal. Ask and ye shall receive. Every single time I say I want to see something, I see it. But what I want in the next couple episodes, and I hopefully I'll get it, is the guy with the thing that was attacking Aang. Who? What? That was amazing. Like, literally, I was just like in awe of how powerful he was, and whatever, like when he's like reading like the letter from the guards that saw the Avatar to figure out where Aang was, like that thing burned a hole in it. Like, there was a lot that was happening, but I was like, this guy's phenomenal. I need to know more about him. So not that I'm like, I hope we get more of him, but I hope we get more of him because, you know, he's cool. And I don't think anyone's going to die. But I want to see him do his thing, and I want them to discover what that is. Because it was something. But also, we have to kind of keep going with, you know, Sokka is learning the way of the sword, and he has a sword master. I think that is... I can't wait to see more of that. Somebody told me in the comments that Zuko also learned from Piando. So him and Sokka could have a little bit of a duel. I think that Sokka's sword and the fact that it's made out of a meteorite is going to make it special. I think that Toph having a piece of the meteorite and learning how to manipulate it, I think is going to be key. There's a lot of things where I was just like, that seems important. Especially with Sozin's comet coming, like maybe Toph can snuff it? I don't know. Maybe Sokka can baseball bat it with his sword. There's plenty of things that probably won't happen, but I'm still going to throw it out there because it's fun. But there will be these 2 episodes in this reaction, and the next one, episode 9, will be by itself, and then there will be several episodes that will be together, and that's just kind of how they're paired up on Netflix. Not really because I decided to do it that way. It's just easier for me to watch it that way when it like leads into the next episode. I just keep watching. So guys, I am super excited to get into these episodes. I don't want it to end, but I want to know how it ends. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, I wish I could live in this world forever and I would be so sad when it's over, but like, I absolutely am so invested in these characters and in this world and this war and just everything about it. Like, I'm just gonna rave about this show until like the day I die, that how amazing it is. And again, I wish every kid got to watch this either after school or in school, and like it just teaches them something about empathy and that like there is more depth to people, and like while there might not be something that you love about somebody, that there's typically a reason that they are that way. And you know, a lot of people don't want to invest and find out. I'm investing. I want to find out. I want to know exactly why Azula is the way she is. We know why she is the way she is, but I want to know more about that. And I definitely want to see Iroh flexing whatever muscle it is he's going to flex to like present himself. I'm ready. I want to see Daddy Iroh in action, and a lot of people told me not to call him that, but too late. All right, guys, let's get into it. Cool statue. What are you doing, girl? Oh, God.
How could you do this to me?
You brought this on yourself.
Is it a trick? What are they playing at? That's not what it seems. I hope. Oh, God.
I'm ready for some training.
Oh, I love it. Oh. Oh. I love his new style.
Good job, Twinkle Toes. Visualize, then attack.
Oh.
Maybe you should take your own advice, Toph.
Can't handle some dirt, Madam Fussy Britches.
Oh my.
Oh, sorry. Did I splash you, mud slug?
Oh, okay. Maybe they are mad at each other.
Are we taking a break?
It's not sneaky if you're yelling.
Sokka, sneak attacks don't work if you yell it out loud.
I say that in every movie.
Hungry for a mud pie?
Oh.
I'll give you a mud pie.
This is such a sisterly fight. It is 100% a sisterly fight.
Guys, I thought we were supposed to be training me.
Yeah.
Very well. I believe we've had enough training for today.
Let's go have some fun.
Yes!
I don't know what that's about.
Look at all those messenger hawks. I've been thinking about getting one for myself. I wouldn't have to talk to anyone.
I gotta say, I like the idea of not talking to you. What are we gonna get with our last silver piece? We can get more money. Right there.
Now, oh, well, I guess Toph would be good at that, right?
This is where you seeing people are at a disadvantage. The dealer moves the rock at the last minute. But I can feel it with my earthbending.
It's in his sleeve, though. Oh God, you shouldn't be crying if you can't lose money. Like, or you shouldn't be playing if you can't lose money if it's gonna make you cry.
Want to play a friendly game?
How could I possibly play? I'm blind.
Flamey-o, Toph.
Okay.
Would you like to make the game a little more interesting?
More interesting? How?
No.
Well, let's say you toss in your friend's fine sword
Nope.
there.
Mm-mm.
Then I'll put up 20 silver pieces against it, and that's more interesting.
Nope. I live in Vegas.
Do
Nuh-uh.
it for 40 silver pieces.
Oh, Toph.
40 silver pieces it is. Sorry, little lady, but... Huh?
I won!
How would she know? Oh, Appa, you look sleepy.
Where did you guys get the money to buy all this stuff?
Toph got us money. She scammed one of those guys who moves the shells around all sneaky-like.
She used earthbending to win the game.
It worked.
So she cheated.
I only cheated because he was cheating. I cheated a cheater. What's wrong with that?
Fair enough.
This isn't something we should make a habit of doing.
Because it's fun and you hate fun?
I don't hate fun. See? Fun!
Eh.
I'll personally make you an avatar promise that we won't make a habit of doing these scams.
And he's back. Why are you just carrying around your big bag of money? Oh my. That's a bit much. I'm not mad at it, but it's a bit much. Oh no, this is no good. Sokka.
Guys, I think these scams have gone far enough.
Yeah, a little bit.
These scams put us all at risk, and we don't need that. We've already got some third-eyed freak after us.
Speaking of that third-eyed freak, I think I've come up with a name for him.
Yeah.
What do you think of Sparky Sparky Boom Man? Just think about it.
We have enough money. You need to stop this.
I'll stop when I want to stop and not when you tell me.
Yeah, older sister, younger sister vibes. And Aang still has that wound on his back.
Speaking of money, I'm off to spend some. See you guys later. Hockey, welcome to Team Avatar. My name's Sokka, and I'm your new owner. And as such, I should warn you that there's already a lemur in our group, so I don't want to see any fighting. Good little messenger hawk.
Okay.
Who's got pretty feathers?
Yeah.
This is bad.
But is it about the gambling, or is it about her being a runaway and, like, missing? Maybe the gambling, the scamming.
I found something that you're not gonna like.
She can't see
Well, it
it.
sounds like a sheet of paper.
It's a wanted poster of you. They've nicknamed you the Runaway.
A wanted poster. That's so great.
No, sweetie.
I love my new nickname. Is there a picture of me? Does it look good?
Well, yeah, actually, it does look pretty good. These scams are drawing too much attention to us.
Don't be such a worrywart like your sister. Now you have plenty of money to help with the invasion plan.
Well, that is true. I had this idea of making armor for Appa.
Oh.
Here's a little extra so you can get yourself a nice map of the Fire Nation.
I do like expensive atlases.
Of course you do. And that's why this wanted poster is going to stay our little secret.
Sokka.
Sokka, tell me you didn't buy a bird?
Not just a bird, a messenger bird.
He's got a stinking face, too.
Wow, how does it work?
I never actually thought about that. Hockey, Grand, South Pole.
Nope.
I think he gets it.
Nope. Mm-mm.
Hockey! Bad hockey!
Oh! I love that for him.
Where have you two been? Off scamming again?
Yes, we were.
And I suppose you don't think what you're doing is dangerous at all?
No, I don't.
What's this?
I don't know! I mean, seriously, what's with you people?
It's a wanted poster of you.
Where did you get that? You went through my stuff.
Your stuff was messy, and I was just straightening up, and I happened to stumble upon
Such a sisterly relationship.
You're lying, Katara.
Fine, it's a lie. I knew you were hiding something, and you were. Don't you walk away from me while I'm talking to you.
What are you going to do? Send me to my room? Well, you can't, because you're not my mom and you're not their mom.
I never said I was.
You think it's your job to boss everyone around, but it's not. So stop acting like you can tell me what to do.
I don't act that way. Sokka, do I act motherly?
Hey, I'm staying out of this one.
Yeah,
What do
good
you
call.
think, Aang?
Good call,
Do
Sokka.
I act like a mom?
Well,
Stop rubbing your eye and speak clearly when you talk.
yes, ma'am.
I can't be around you right now.
Well, I can't be around you.
I know, Hockey. Why can't they just get along? You want to test out my messenger hawk with me?
Yes.
I'm gonna send a note to Katara and say it's from Toph who wants to apologize. Then everyone will be friends again.
I don't think this is gonna work.
You continue to impress me with your ideas.
It's a gift.
Mm.
Dear Katara, sorry for everything. Your friend Toph.
It's gonna be obvious it's your handwriting, Sokka. And how would Toph have written that? She can't read.
I know this is from you, Sokka. Toph can't write. Ugh, you're all driving me crazy.
I can't believe we forgot Toph can't write.
Yep, we're idiots.
Yep.
I guess plan B is we send a note to Toph pretending it's from Katara.
I think we're gonna run into a similar problem.
At least he recognized that it would still be a problem to send her a note.
So let me guess. You brought me out here to tell me your sister's not as annoying as I make her out to be?
Nah, she's pretty much a pain.
Oh.
She's always gotta be right about everything, and she gets all bossy and in your business.
I don't know how you can deal with it.
Actually, I rely on it.
I don't understand.
When our mom died, that was the hardest time in my life.
Our family was a mess. But Katara, she stepped up and took on so much responsibility. She helped fill the void that was left by our mom.
I guess I never thought about that.
I never told anyone this before. I'm not sure I can remember what my mother looked like. It really seems like my whole life, Katara's been the one looking out for me. She's always been the one that's there. When I try to remember my mom, Katara's is the only face I can picture.
Oh.
The truth is, sometimes Katara does act motherly, but that's not always a bad thing. She's compassionate and kind, and she actually cares about me. You know, the real me.
Oh.
That's more than my own mom. Don't ever tell her I said any of this.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Hi, Toph.
You don't need to apologize. I was the one being stupid.
Aw.
These scams are out of control, and I'm done with them.
Actually, I wasn't going to apologize. I want to pull a scam with you.
Okay.
You want to pull a scam?
Not just any scam, the ultimate scam. What do you say, Toph? Just me and you. One last go. You in?
You know
Is that what
I'm
we saw
in.
at the beginning?
Now, what's this idea of yours?
Yeah, I want to know.
This wanted poster says you're worth 10 times more than you've made in all your scams. I'm gonna turn you in and collect the reward. You metal bend yourself out of jail, and we're on our way.
Hopefully. Oh, that's a tricky, dangerous game there.
You did the right thing by turning in the Runaway.
The right thing is its own reward,
I'm happy to hear you say that.
but I still want the actual reward.
Yeah. It's wood.
Hey, what kind of cell is this?
A wooden one.
Oh no.
That's her. That's the girl you were looking for.
Ah! He's so scary.
Do you think this scam of theirs should be taking this long?
Nope.
We better check it out. You two behave. Appa's in charge.
Ultimate babysitter.
Wait, it's a trap. No kidding. Is that why we're sitting in a wooden cage
No,
right now?
this is a trap.
How'd you figure out it was a trap?
It's to get the avatar.
For us, Katara, we're the bait.
Yeah.
He wants Aang.
Yeah.
I can't believe I was so stupid. This is exactly why I'm against these scams. I knew this would happen.
Really?
This was your idea.
I wanted to show you that I'm not so motherly.
Oh.
I can have fun too.
If nothing else, you're at least fun to argue with.
I know your relationship with your parents is complicated, and I shouldn't have said what I said.
I was really mad when you said that because maybe it's true. I
Yeah.
try not to think about it, but when I left, I probably really hurt them.
Oh.
Where do you think they might be?
Jail.
Where do you think anyone is?
Nobody's around. Right in front of this cool statue.
Sokka, watch out! It's Sparky Sparky Boom Man!
It's not his name!
I'm starting to think that name doesn't quite
Not
fit.
at all! I want to know what his name is, though, because it's got to be something cool, right?
I wish we had some earth or water. We need bendables.
Sweat. There you go.
Katara? Are you okay?
Just fine.
Well, what are you doing?
Working up sweat.
I'm making my own water.
There you go, girl. Yes!
Katara, you're a genius! A sweaty, stinky genius!
This guy is too good.
We should split up. He can't chase us both.
He's after you, Aang. Oh. Yes! That's intense.
Hey, get up!
Let's get out of here.
I, like, seriously thought she beheaded him. Oh. Is it broken?
Hey, I got it. The perfect name for that guy.
Yeah.
Combustion Man.
Good job, Sokka. Now
Okay.
let's get out of here before Combustion Man catches us.
See? It fits so well.
Yes. I was hoping for something a little more dark and...
Katara, I need your help.
Yeah. Write a letter?
I need you to write some things down for me. I want to send a letter to my parents.
I'll be happy to help.
Oh, with the hawk. How do they know where to send it? And is that one guy gonna get it?
Hey, where'd Hockey go?
He'll be right back. The Puppetmaster. I have no idea where this is going. Hey, Yue.
Suddenly they heard something down the hall.
I was gonna say the music makes it sound like a scary movie.
The blade of Wing Fun was haunted!
I think I like the man with the sword for a hand better.
Water Tribe slumber parties must stink.
Oh.
I've got one, and this is a true Southern Water Tribe story. It happened to Mom.
Oh, I'm listening.
When Mom was a girl, a snowstorm buried the whole village for weeks. Mom realized she hadn't seen her friend Nini since the storm. So Mom and some others went to check on Nini's family. No one was home. While the men went out to search, Mom stayed in the house. She heard a voice.
It's so cold, and I can't get warm.
Mom turned and saw Nini standing by the fire. Mom ran outside for help, but when everyone came back, Nini was gone. Nini's house stands empty to this day, but sometimes people see smoke coming up from the chimney, like little Nini is still trying to get warm.
Creepy. Good job, Katara. Way to tell a story.
Guys, did you hear that?
What?
I hear people under the mountain, and they're screaming.
Nice try.
Probably not.
I'm serious. I hear something.
You're probably just jumpy from the ghost stories.
It just stopped.
Now I'm getting scared.
Me too.
Hello, children. Sorry to frighten you. My name is Hama. I have an inn nearby. Why don't you come back there for some spiced tea and warm bed?
No, thank you. No, I'm good.
Yes, please.
No, Hama, you are creepy.
You know, you should be careful. People have been disappearing in those woods you were camping in.
The screams.
When the moon turns full, people walk in and they don't come out.
The forest?
Who wants more tea? Don't worry, you'll all be completely safe here. Why don't I show you to your rooms and you can get a good night's rest?
Creepy.
I know, Momo, this place is creepy.
That.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fall asleep.
In no time. Jeez. Crazy sleeper.
Wakey, wakey. Time to go shopping.
He loves that. Oh. He loves shopping himself, not carrying the bags.
You won't have any ash bananas till next week?
I have to send the boy to get them, and it's a 2-day trip.
Right. Tomorrow's the full moon.
I can't lose another delivery boy in the woods.
People disappearing in the woods, weird stuff during full moons, this just reeks of spirit world shenanigans.
I bet if we take a little walk around town, we'll find out what these people did to make the spirits mad.
And then you can sew up this little mystery Avatar style.
Okay.
Helping people. That's what I do.
That's what he does.
This is a mysterious little town you have here.
Mysterious town for mysterious children.
Huh?
That Hama seems a little strange.
A little bit.
That's ridiculous. She's a nice woman who took us in and gave us a place to stay. She kind of reminds me of Gran.
A little bit.
What did she mean by that comment, mysterious children?
Maybe because she found 4 strange kids camping in the woods at night? Isn't that a little mysterious?
A little bit. She's not wrong. She probably also knows that they're not Fire Nation.
Sokka, what are you doing? You can't just snoop around someone's house.
I mean, I would check too.
Sokka, you're gonna get us all in trouble.
I'm not finished yet.
Okay, that's pretty creepy.
Mm-hmm. Ugh.
Sokka, you've looked enough.
Just an ordinary puppet-loving innkeeper, huh? Then why does she have a locked door up here?
Probably to keep people like you from snooping through her stuff.
What does she do with children?
It's empty, except for a little chest.
Does she eat them?
Sokka, what are you doing?
I have to see what's in there.
We shouldn't be doing this.
It's like a trap to trap them in there.
Maybe there's a key here somewhere.
Hand it over.
Okay. Handy.
This is crazy. I'm leaving.
Suit yourself. Do it, Toph.
I'll tell you what's in the box.
Oh, comb.
An old comb?
It's my greatest treasure. It's the last thing I owned from growing up in the Southern Water Tribe.
No.
You're from the Southern Water Tribe?
Just like you.
How did you know?
I heard you talking around your campfire. I bought all this food today so I could fix you a big Water Tribe dinner. Ocean kumquats are a lot like sea prunes if you stew them long enough.
I'm sorry we were sneaking around.
Apology accepted. Now let's get cooking.
I don't know. Seems too easy.
I'd steer clear of the sea prunes.
I thought they were ocean kumquats.
Close enough.
Who wants 5-flavor soup?
You're a waterbender.
Huh.
I've never met another waterbender from our tribe.
That's because the Fire Nation wiped them all out.
So how did you end up out here?
I was stolen from my home.
Aww.
It was over 60 years ago when the raid started.
This is sad.
They came again and again, each time rounding up more of our waterbenders and taking them captive. We did our best to hold them off, but our numbers dwindled as the raids continued.
Wow. Not one wasted moment in any of those previous episodes. Not one.
Finally, I too was captured. The last waterbender of the Southern Water Tribe. They put us in terrible prisons here in the Fire Nation. It's too painful to talk about anymore.
I can't tell you what it means to meet you.
I never thought I'd meet another Southern waterbender. I'd like to teach you what I know so you can carry on the Southern tradition when I'm gone.
To learn about my heritage, it would mean everything to me.
But why is her name the Puppetmaster? Or why is the episode called the Puppetmaster?
Waterbenders are totally at home surrounded by snow and ice and seas. That isn't the case wherever you go. That's why you have to learn to control water wherever it exists.
I've even used my own sweat for waterbending.
You're thinking like a true master. But did you know you can even pour water out of thin air?
Yeah.
There's water in places you never think about.
This has got to be the nicest natural setting in the Fire Nation. I don't see anything that would make a spirit mad around here.
Maybe the moon spirit just turned mean.
The moon spirit is a gentle, loving lady. She rules the sky with compassion and lunar goodness.
Excuse me, sir. Can you tell us anything about the spirit that's been stealing people?
Only one man ever saw it and lived, and that's Old Man Ding.
Oh.
Where does Old Man Ding live?
See, I feel like there's something wrong with this woman.
They're called fire lilies. They only bloom a few weeks a year. They're filled with water.
I met a waterbender who lived in a swamp and could control the vines by bending the water inside.
Yeah.
You can take it even further.
That was incredible! It's a shame about the lilies, though.
When you're a waterbender in a strange land, you do what you must to survive. Tonight, I'll teach you the ultimate technique of waterbending. It can only be done during the full moon.
I thought people have been disappearing around here during the full moon.
To master waterbenders beneath a full moon? I don't think we have anything to worry about.
What is going on?
Old Man Ding?
Oh, kid, blame it. Can't you see I'm busy? Why does everyone call me that? I'm not that old.
You're kind of old.
Well, I'm young at heart. Not ready to get snapped up by some moon monster yet, at least.
Did you get a good look at the spirit that took you?
Just felt something come over me. Forced me to start walking toward the mountain.
Why would a spirit want to take people to a mountain?
Oh no! I did hear people screaming under the mountain. The missing villagers must still be there.
Jeez. All this time? Why? Is she getting her revenge, like, to the Fire Nation?
I can hear them. They're this way.
PUA.
Can you feel the power the full moon brings? For generations, it has blessed waterbenders with its glow, allowing us to do incredible things. I've never felt more alive.
Yikes.
This is the place. Let's go.
Oh, yeah. Wow. I love Toph. Oh,
We're safe.
why are they down here?
I didn't know that spirits made prisons like this.
It was no spirit.
It was a witch.
She controls people like some dark puppet master.
Hama! I knew there was something creepy about her!
I'll get these people out of here. You go.
I thought Hama was going to turn out to be their mom's friend that disappeared.
What I'm about to show you, I discovered in that wretched Fire Nation prison. I felt the full moon enriching me with its energy. There had to be something I could do to escape. I realized that where there is life, there is water. The rats that scurried across the floor of my cage were nothing more than skins filled with liquid. And I passed years developing the skill that would lead to my escape. Blood bending. Controlling the water in another body. Once I had mastered the rats, I was ready for the men.
Oh my god. This is horrifying.
I walked free for the first time in decades. Once you perfect this technique, you can control anything or anyone.
Oh god.
You're the one who's making people disappear during the full moons.
Yeah.
They threw me in prison to rot. They deserve the same. You must carry on my work.
I won't.
Wow.
I won't use bloodbending, and I won't allow you to keep terrorizing this town.
Oh, how do you even begin to fight her?
It's impossible to fight your way out of my grip. I control every muscle, every vein in your body.
Toph, smash her.
Stop, please. You're not the only one who draws power from the moon. My bending is more powerful than yours, Hama. Your technique is useless on me.
Atta girl. Except how do you defend somebody who can also bend water? I love it.
We know what you've been doing, Hama.
You're outnumbered.
You've outnumbered yourselves.
Katara, look out!
Oh no, this is horrifying.
Stop it, Arm! Stop it!
I'm sorry, Aang.
It's okay.
Oh.
Don't hurt your friends, Katara. And don't let them hurt each other.
Oh god! Oh.
You're going to be locked away forever.
My work is done. Congratulations, Katara. You're a bloodbender.
Just because she can doesn't mean she will. Wow, that is a heavy note to leave this episode on. Okay. Bloodbending. Somehow didn't see that one coming. That's twisted. That is so twisted. I really like when they were like, oh, when she's like, I'm from the Southern Water Tribe. I thought it was going to be Katara's mom's missing friend. I wish. That's twisted. I feel bad for Katara, but one thing is that knowing how to do it means that you can defend against it, unfortunately. It could be seen or felt as evil, but I guess the right person can learn something so vile that they can defend against it. The wrong person will use it to their advantage. And I don't believe Katara would ever be that person, so I'm not particularly worried about her, like loving this power of being able to bend the blood in somebody's body, but what a creepy episode. I mean, it is October, it is spooky season, so how appropriate. Wow. And it's funny because every time I see the moon, I always say hello to Yue. I love that, like, Sokka is like sticking up for Yue. It's like the stupid moon spirit, and it's just like, oh no. She's fantastic, she's marvelous. I love that. But this was a creepy episode, this last one, the Puppetmaster, and I was like, this is nice and all, but I feel like with the name the Puppetmaster, like, something's not quite right. And we still haven't explained, like, the screaming in the mountain and all that. And then when it revealed itself, I was like, yeah, okay, cool. I think that actually the most heartbreaking thing is not even learning the blood bending and having used it. It's the fact that the last waterbender, other than Katara from the Southern Water Tribe, had chose to go in that direction. And I understand. I get it. Her entire tribe was defeated. She was, imprisoned with the rest of the waterbenders. I wonder why she didn't let the rest of the waterbenders go. I don't know. I didn't see anybody else in there, but, like, I felt like they were all imprisoned. And even the previous episode, like, I still don't know what Combustion Man's, like, real name is and, like, what that is, but I know when he got hit in it, it didn't want to work anymore. So I don't know if it's coming from his actual brain, if there's that thing that's on his face is what's doing it and he's able to control it with his head. I don't know, but he's cool. I wish he were on our side, but he's cool. And, I was like, really like, oh, as like, Toph and Katara definitely have a sisterly relationship. And it really does go into motherly territory when it's Katara. And I love what Sokka had to say about Katara and how he can't remember his own mother's face. And when he tries to think of it, all he sees is Katara. I absolutely love and adore that. It just like shows like how meaningful she is to this group. And it's funny because normally you fight with the people you love the most. And, her and Toph having that sisterly relationship and fighting, and then it kind of morphing into like a mother-daughter, not really mother-daughter, but like, Katara is motherly. I really think Toph needs that. Like, she needs somebody that like shows her tough love, but actually truly loves her. And, her mother wasn't very accepting of her, and Katara is and loves her for all those things that, like, her mother probably sees as a flaw. And I love that she has Katara for that. I'm always just like, oh, my favorite character is this, my favorite character is that. And it's just like, my favorite thing about this show is that can switch so easily with a new storyline and more information and more depth. And like, I absolutely adore Katara, and I love Toph, and I love their relationship. And while, like, I'm like, hey, gambling's bad, tricking people's bad, scamming people's bad, like, at some point it does catch up to you. And the wanted poster, like, it made sense for her to be like a runaway and for her parents to be searching for her. And I should have known, because when they do the previously on, it kind of leads you in a direction. But I just thought like maybe that guy was going to show up. But obviously he was putting them up, or he just knows that Toph is with them because she's a really powerful earthbender. I'm not quite sure. Not quite sure if that poster was his or if he was using it to find Aang, but either way it worked. But I love Katara using her sweat to cut herself out of that. As soon as I saw like the wood, I was like, there's nothing Toph can do about that. I mean, I guess, I don't know if she could still bend wood. If she can bend steel, and steel comes from the earth, then she should be able to bend wood, because wood also comes from the earth. Interesting. Now we had a hawk until Katara wrote the letter for Toph to send to Toph's parents, and I'm very happy that she did that. I'm sure they are worried about her, but I'm also sure she absolutely loves her freedom and actually like being able to go and explore things and experience things. And even if it is scamming people, you know, she's using her skills to help them out. She scammed a scammer. She cheated out a cheater. I think we all know that it's wrong, but we're like still really happy for her and proud of her. It's like you don't want her to be good at it, and you don't want her to like keep scamming people, but at the same time, like I'm very proud of her. She's really pulling her weight now, you know, like she's getting that coin to help the group. She's helping fund the war. I am proud of her. But don't tell anyone, because it's also not a good thing. So Combustion Man is still out there. You know, he's not done. He wasn't finished. He did get hit, and that seemed to throw off his ability to use his forehead for however he's using. I don't know if it's the marking or if it's his actual head. I feel like it's a combination of the two, but like now we know how to at least disrupt him. And sparkly boom man. No. And I really wonder what Hama was going to do with the people that she had imprisoned. Like, there were a lot of them in there. So she was going there and giving them water and food every day. Like, they were screaming. Like, I don't know what her plan was with that. And quite frankly, I don't know how they're going to keep her in a cage, because she can obviously still bloodbend. That is creepy. And I was watching somebody else's early reactions. I think maybe it was Natalie Gold. And, you know, she's just like, so like, can she bend the water in people? And like, I remember thinking to myself, like, yeah, people are like a high percentage of water. So like, it seems like you should be able to bend. And when she was pulling her sweat out, I was like, yes, just like that. I did not anticipate blood. It is a liquid. It totally makes sense. That is so creepy. I'm not going to be able to get over that one for a while, actually. It's probably going to haunt me. Some of these episodes, I feel so energized afterwards, and I'm just like, or like I'm emotional, but I'm exhausted, like Roku and Sozin, and like, you know, like the Sokka with his sword, and I was like, and like this one, I'm just like, I don't even know what to do with that information. I really don't. Because will she use it later on? I don't think so. I feel like Katara, like, she's devastated. She even had to use it against Hama. So, like, I hope not. Maybe as a last resort? I don't want her to. But I could just, it's kind of like how I imagine, like, it is to, like, kill somebody. Is that I don't know how you let that go. Like, that is indelible. That leaves a mark on you, in your heart, in your mind. Like, that is trauma, and like that's like she was so devastated that she had to use the bloodbending. So it's just like I can't picture her being able to or wanting to use that in the future. I hope not. That's horrifying. Well, the full-length reaction will be available on my Patreon, where you'll see me going like this a lot. That was horrifying. Oh, but in the meantime, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. If you had the ability, would you bloodbend? I don't think I could. Oh, Lord, no, I don't think I could. I would love to be able to firebend, and metal bend, and earth bend, and airbend, and waterbend. Bloodbend is definitely dark territory, and they went there. And I'm happy that they did, because, like, I think we all kind of, like, were questioning, like, can you manipulate the water in somebody's body? The answer is yes, and it's horrifying. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. I don't need to see that anytime soon. Anyway, guys, like I said, the next episode is episode 9. That one will be all by itself, and then 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think the last 4, everyone says that you should watch them together. I don't know copyright-wise if that's going to work. Sometimes having a bunch of episodes in one reaction makes it really hard to make it pass. So I definitely don't want to do individual ones, so it might be 2-2. 3-1 I think would be a torture for you guys, so I don't think I'd do that either. So I think we'll stick with the same format, and then maybe if we can post an entire one of the entire thing so you guys can just watch it without the commentary, maybe we could do that too. That way you could just watch it. I'm not quite sure. It just really all depends on if they're going to be nice and allow us to show what we want to show. Because for some reason, German companies don't really like Nathaniel's edit sometimes. He's been worked by the German companies, but we'll try to get it out there in all of its glory. The full-length reaction will be available on the Patreon as well, but that is down the road. But just letting you guys know, the next one, singular, all by itself. Hopefully it's a good one all by itself too. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. So guys, in the meantime, see you then. Bye. I'm just gonna go stare at a wall and just think about bloodbending and how horrifying it is. Appa, I need you. Oh, a hug from Appa solves all things. It really does. So creepy. Okay, bye.